Do cats know their own names? Cats have long been fascinating creatures, captivating the hearts and minds of humans with their enigmatic nature. They possess an air of independence and mystery that often leaves us wondering just how much they understand about the world around them. One question that frequently arises is whether cats are aware of their own names. Do they recognize the unique sounds that we assign to them and associate them with their individual identities? In this video, we will explore this intriguing topic and shed some light on the communication abilities of our feline companions. To delve into the question of whether cats know their own names, it is essential to understand their communication methods. While cats are not known for their vocal prowess like some other animals, they do possess a range of vocalizations to express their needs and emotions. From the familiar meow to hisses, purrs, and growls. These sounds are their way of communicating with humans and other animals. However, it is important to note that cats do not have a natural instinct to communicate through verbal language like humans do. Unlike dogs, who have been bred for centuries to understand and respond to human commands, cats have maintained a more independent and self-reliant nature. This is not to say that cats are incapable of understanding language, rather, their interpretation and response to verbal cues are influenced by various factors. Several studies have been conducted to explore the cognitive abilities of cats when it comes to recognizing their names. One such study, published in the journal Scientific Reports in 2019, found that domestic cats could distinguish their own names from other words or names when spoken by their owners. The researchers conducted experiments where they played a series of recorded words, including the cat's own name, in a randomized order. They observed that the cats displayed a greater response, such as ear movements or vocalizations, when their names were called compared to other words. This suggests that cats can indeed recognize and differentiate their names from other sounds. However, it is important to remember that a cat's response to its name may not be the same as the way humans respond to their names. Cats are not as socially inclined as dogs, and their response to their names might be more akin to recognizing it is a familiar sound rather than a direct understanding of their individual identity. Cats are known to respond more to the tone of voice and body language of their owners rather than specific words. They are attuned to their environment and have a remarkable ability to recognize patterns, routines, and associations. Over time, they can associate the sound of their name with certain positive or negative experiences, such as being fed or receiving affection. Furthermore, it is worth noting that each cat is unique, and their level of recognition and response to their name can vary. Some cats may readily respond when called, while others may choose to ignore it altogether. This individuality is influenced by factors such as the cat's personality, socialization, and previous experiences with their name. While cats may not comprehend their names in the same way humans do, they do exhibit a certain level of recognition and response to the sounds associated with their names. They can differentiate their names from other words and may associate it with specific experiences or their owner's attention. However, their response to their name is likely influenced by a combination of factors, including their inherent independence and individual temperament. So, the next time you call out your feline friend's name, and they look your way, remember that they may not fully grasp the concept of their name, but they do recognize it as a familiar sound associated with their connection to you.